A popular way of displaying photos on Frog, whether for a gallery of student work or highlights from a school trip or event, is to use the Image Carousel. This widget reads images from either a site's timeline or a folder. It then displays these images either as a horizontally scrolling banner or as a set of thumbnails. Let's take a moment to talk about the differences between site timeline and site assets. Both areas of a site store images as well as files, but the difference comes in how you interact with the files and pictures. Site assets can only be added when editing a site, and you would probably be using the media, text or link to file widgets in order to add those images, using an upload button in the edit panel. As such, anyone adding site assets requires edit and manage rights to the site. Timeline files are added separately to the editing process. Anyone with contribute rights can add images either by sending them from Frog Snap, or using the Send a Copy To option in Frog Drive, or using the Upload button on the widget. A good rule of thumb is if you're editing, you're adding files to the site assets, and if you're not editing, you're sending them to the timeline. Both site assets and timeline files can be used by other widgets. You can find them in the collapsed Site Assets section in the widget settings. Back to the Image Carousel. You can upload directly to the widget, or you can use a folder in Frog Drive. With folders, you can keep updating and even overwriting images, and the Image Carousel will display these too, without you needing to edit the site. This is really useful if you have multiple places where you want to display the same images. Do make sure to check the sharing settings on any folders you use. If someone does not have viewing rights, they will see a message saying there are no files to view. There are quite a few options with the Image Carousel. As well as alignment and height settings, you can choose to limit the gallery to just those images matching keywords, labeled here as tags. When adding images via Frog Drive or Frog Snap, you have the option to set these, and you can always use the Manage Timeline option in the Site menu and choose Edit to update the information. The Upload button is part of the header, so hiding the header will hide that too.